Hi, welcome back to Wallflowers. So today we're at Wirral Country Park. It's actually part of Liverpool and in an area called Wirral. So we're just taking a stroll around in the countryside. Temperatures are really good. It's just not as sunny as it has been the rest of the week, but it's still beautifully warm. And if anything a little bit clammy, but we're fine, we're good, we're enjoying it. We've got a bottle of water in the bag. Because we had the water in the bag, because we've got a large bottle, we started noticing fir cones, just a little bit of spillage here and there from the big fir trees. And a lot of them are much too high for us to reach. So, and these are quite small ones. We would like bigger ones, but beggars can't be choosers. And to be as frugal as we possibly can, we're actually going to use these as firelighters for the wood stove burner. And as I've told you before, we're going to forage as much wood as we can as well. So we actually purchased some firelighters when we first got the burner to try it out. They're not so good in the cheap shops, places like Poundland, etc. The fire burners aren't too great. And I was reading about allowing the fir cones to dry out and using them as firelighters. There's just a few passerbys in different areas. So yeah, so that's what we're doing. So this particular area, there's just a small spillage. So we're just taking advantage of that. Waste not, want not. We're just going to collect those. So if we have to use 2, 3, maybe 4 at a time, it's nature's own firelighter, and we're just collecting them in the carrier bag. So as we walk down, we're just looking for the spillage in different areas. Now the area we are in, the pathway just at the side, we've actually climbed in to be closer to the trees, but the pathway just alongside the fence is actually a really old railway line, and it stopped running in 1962, and since then has been a pathway for people to walk along as part of the countryside area. And there's so many people here today, walking, cycling, taking the dogs for a walk. The beach is not so far, and we've just been down there looking to find if we saw any stones that took our fancy. And I'll put a photograph on at the end. I actually found some, we've put them back in the van now, actually found some that were crystal like, and I shall add them to my stone collection because I like to collect stones from different areas. So yeah, that's what we're up to today. We've been looking to see if there's any elderflower here, though possibly we might collect some elderflower while we're here. There's an awful lot of ground elder, but not so much of the elderflower. We came across one tree so far in this area, which is quite strange, and it just wasn't up to the standard that we'd like to pick. So we left that one be, let nature take its toll. We're happy today just to be collecting the fir cones for firelighters. Anything you'd like to add, Mr.
There's one over
Wallflowers?
there, but it's way back. We won't be able to reach it. You just see the top of it up there.
We just keep looking for the spillage areas and just keep collecting what we can. Filling our bag and taking home with us what we can. In our local area, it's an area what we call the Beacon. There's actually fir trees there. So now we've actually remembered this resource, we will actually go there and collect all the spillage as well, and build up a nice stock for the winter. Okay, I thought I'd share that with you all. Hope everyone's well. Thanks for joining us, and we'll speak to you again soon. Bye bye. Are you going to go in there for the spillage?
I'll have a go. If I can fit through. I'll get stung by all the network.
Sorry?
Probably get stung by the network. There's a lot in here.
Is there? Are you okay?
Yeah.
It's that big nettle behind you. They're big ones.
Some of them are big.
Let's see. Let's see you.
Things you do for free fuel.
You ready to come out or are you done? Yeah? Scared the dog. So this is the actual path that was the train line, I'll say up until 1962. I think it was built in the early 1800s and it was called Thurston Station. It's so calm though, isn't it? It's lovely.
I don't think we've realised how far we've walked.
I know, yeah. A leisurely pace, that's all we can do, nice and slow. It's beautiful though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nothing in particular, a lot of weeds, just natural nature, trees. The real church, isn't it? Nature's church. Healing process.
And the birds.
And the birds are. They're the choir, I think, aren't they? So you can see lots of baby ones up there on that one. But they're really small, aren't they?
And high.
You don't imagine fir cones that small. You always imagine Christmas fir cones, don't you, with the red
the big
ribbon.
one.
Quite a few as Christmas decorations that have lasted years and years, you know. I thought it was quite strange as well. You know, it can be a year, more, longer, how long after you've found them dry on the floor, and then if they get wet they still close, and when they dry they open, you know, so they can't
Still
actually
alive.
be dead, can they? Yet that's what I'm thinking, they're still alive. But to think that they can actually be used as a firelight and serve a purpose rather than just looking at them.
Leaving them to rot.
Sorry?
Leaving them to rot.
I know. Another thing to forage.
Yeah.
Oh, I can smell fish and chips.
I smell fish.
Yeah,
Battered fish.
that's a fish. What's that sound? So the extension was 1886.
That's what it used to look like. That's what it used to look like.
With the dilapidation around it as well. So,
That was a crash.
and this is the pathway we're walking on, isn't it?
Yeah.
And there's only one house now, isn't there?
That's the same. That's the pine tree there.
Yeah.
And that's the pine tree there.
Well, over 100 years later. Do you want to go up there or where did you say the pan?
Further down, by the sun.
It's been a nice walk, isn't it?
Yeah. And full bag. Good sleep tonight.
So, I was treated a coffee from Flissy's coffee shop and I would not recommend it again. It tastes diabolical and I had 3 sips. I don't normally insult somewhere, but it cost £5 for a coffee and a lolly ice. Oh, it was diabolical.
Well, yeah, this was nice.
There's an elderflower,
Uh,
just a small one.
behind the fence.
Some couple of fountains.
Probably been there for 100 years.
Sorry?
Probably been there for 100
I
years.
think they'd have been trashed into the ground if they'd have been there that long. Dogs and children. Okay.